Welcome to this channel. In this video, I will take you through how to set up a Google Ad campaign. So first of all, you come to your browser, look for the Google Apps, then you scroll down to Google Ads. Then you click on Start Now. If you click on Start Now, it will just log you into and you select your Google account. You may also choose sign in. It will let you sign in if you haven't signed into your browser before. Then you will now select, for example, I have several Google Ad accounts and this is the one I want to go with. So I've selected it and then you come and click on new campaign, create new campaign. In fact, the interface you will see will be different, especially if you are the type who has not set up a Google Ad campaign before. So if you see a different interface, just follow the steps. At the bottom, you may see something like switch to expert mode, because this one that I am using the expert mode. So the interface may look different from the one that is a standard mode. The one that is for those who are not much familiar with the system. We have the simple mode and the expert mode. So I'm using the expert mode. Okay, so you can follow the simple mode. It's just the same process, but only that one is more simpler. This one is more complex, but this one, there are more detailed settings. That is why I prefer this one. Now, if you switch to the expert mode, you're going to see something similar to what I'm saying. Then you click on create new campaign. Okay, so they are asking you, let's get started quickly. Set up your campaign quickly by linking your account. They are asking me to link it to my business location address. So my business location, they are asking me for, there are two businesses here, but there's none of them. So I'll just click on no, don't use this info. Then they are asking of my business name, and I've kept that. You can see switch to expert mode. This is the one I was talking about. So this is the simple, the one that is more simpler. Then I'll switch to the expert mode quickly. Okay, where should people go after clicking your ad? In fact, I'm going to the expert mode. So let me go back a step and then switch to the expert mode. Okay, so this is the expert mode. This is the one that I said is more it's more technical, but there are more detailed settings. So you choose your campaign objective. So the campaign objective is what you want to get from the advert. So they are saying that select an objective to tailor your experience to the goals and settings that will work best for your business, for your campaign. We have sales. That is where you want to drive sales online, in app, by phone, or in store. Lead, we have the lead ads, get leads, and other conversions by encouraging customer to take action. We have website traffic, get the right people to visit your website. We have product and brand consideration, encourage people to explore your product or services. We have brand awareness and reach a broad audience and build awareness. We also have a promotion, local visit. So local visit are those that you want people to come to your store. Maybe you want people near to your location to come to your store, and then create a campaign without a goal. In fact, so what we will need is, our focus is sales. So it depends. Whatever you would choose will depend on what you want. If you are selling something at a physical location and you want people to come, choose the local visit. Then if you want leads, you want to get leads and then other conversions, you choose this option. We have the website traffic doesn't necessarily lead to sales and all that. So our focus here will be on sales. Then we have to select the campaign type. The campaign type is how you want the advert to really look like. We have the search. The search means that you want to get your product in front of high intent customers at the right time on Google search. You want to tag, if you select the Google search, it means you are looking for people who are ready now to buy the product you are selling. Those are the people you are looking for. We have the performance max. You reach audiences across of all of Google with a single campaign. So with the performance max, you want to reach all the people on all the different platforms of Google, like Google search, YouTube, Google Audience Network, display ad. There are many of them. Then we have the display. So those who are choosing the display, you want to reach customers across 3 million sites and apps with engaging creative. So you want to like those, the search advert are those you see on blogs or website. You go on a blog to read an article and you'll be seeing advert left, right, showing to you and all that. We have shopping, showcase your products to shoppers as they explore what to buy. So the video is for YouTube, and we have discovery and then order. So the one that we are looking for this advert, the aim is to do a search ad. So the search ad, I have to select the ways I would like people to reach us. So one website, and then we also want phone call. So the website, okay, so I've kept the website link. Then I also want phone calls. So in that case, they will ask for the number that I want to connect. I mean, do that right away. I've added the number. Then if I were someone who would want people to visit my location, I will add store visit, but I'm not interested in people visiting the location or downloading an app. So I'll leave that part. Then I'll come and put a campaign name. So the campaign name here. After that, we move on to the next step. So we go to the bidding, and then you will choose what you want to focus on. We have conversions, we have conversion value, we have clicks, and then all that. Now, let me explain each of these conversion goals one by one. Now, for clicks, you want, it means your option is to get people to go to your website. So if you are running a search ad, you will want to focus on getting people to click on your, what do we call it, your website. Now we also have if you are running a display ad, you want impression, you want people to really see your advert as much as possible. That is display. Display is more or less like you are running the advert for awareness. You want people to know about your business, and the higher the number of impressions you get, the higher the percentage of people who will buy. Then we also have conversions. Now the conversions is more or less like an advert that is more targeted towards people who are going to take a certain action, such as maybe you want to track people who fill a certain form or submit a certain form, people who probably make a sale or some kind of other goal related to this. But conversion is more advanced. And for you to use the conversion, you have to set up conversion tracking in order to use that one. We will deal with that one another day. But for now, our focus will be on clicks. We want to get the maximum number of clicks as much as possible. So we have something like set a maximum cost per click bid limit. So what we are being told here, or what we are being asked to do here, is that do we want to bid a certain amount so that when people are to we will, when we are bidding, we are telling Google that this is the maximum amount we are willing to pay for a click, and if it will cost us more than that, it means that we will not be able to pay. So when we give them a maximum cost per click based on the number of people who are bidding, it will show, it will help us, it will help Google to determine where we will be placed when the ad auction comes. So for example, let's say that I choose my maximum bid as £5. It means that if someone chooses £6 and there is an auction, and let's say we are the only two, the one who chose £6 will show before me. Or let's say someone is choosing 5.1 and I'm choosing £5. When there is an auction available, it means that I'm bidding for 5 and the person is bidding for 5.1. So that person will show first before me. If there are 10 other people whose bidding are higher than me, they will show. So if you are bidding, you need to do it in a more intelligent way. You should always do your research and know the average cost per bid and go a little bit higher. So for example, if you know the average cost per bid is, let's say, $5, you can choose 5.1. If you know it is around $6. You can just add something a little bit higher than the figure where the figure is hovering around. So to do your keyword research, you can use a keyword tool like SEMrush. You can sign up for it. Do a detailed keyword research. Know the average cost per keyword for your the most of the keywords in your what you're going to use in your search ad. Now, for mine, I have done several keyword research, and I've realized that the average cost per click for this advert is around £5. So I can make, for example, this one 5.2 pounds. So that is the average, the maximum cost per bid that I am willing to pay. Then you continue. Customer acquisition, only bid for new customers. This option limits your ads to only new customers, regardless of your bid strategy. So I'm not interested in this one because whether new or old customers, I want customers. So I'm not actually restricted to only new. Now, you click next. Then you come, we have networks. These are part of the campaign settings. We include search network and then the display network. Those are included, but the major one is search. Okay. These are also other options between, as you can see, reach the right people. Start by defining your key settings for your campaign. So come to the locations. Then we are our focus here is the United Kingdom. Basically, enter another location. Let me just, we want a city, not the whole country. Okay, so we want London, not the whole United Kingdom. So you choose the location you want. You go further to go to the languages, specifically is English. Then we have the keywords. So we continue. So you go to more settings, and there are more settings. You can put the start and end date. So the start date is today. The end date, I'm putting it at okay, so put a start and an end date. So you click on more settings, check other additional options that you may want. For this campaign, all the options or the additional settings here are not needed. So I'll click next. So I'll get to add group one. The website is already there. So what I now need to put on is the keywords. So I need to look at the keywords that are relevant to this campaign. You choose all the keywords that you want. Now, different types of keywords. We have broad match, we have phrase match, and we have exact match. Now, if you see the keyword without any commas around it or without any bracket, just a plain, an empty or plain keyword, it means that it's a broad match. Broad match means that anyone who searches for something with anyone who searches for something with this particular keyword in it, once the keyword is in it, this particular advert should be found in that search. Then we have the commas, which means that if any keyword has that has the commas, means we are talking of phrase match. Any particular search which has a phrase containing this keyword should be included. This advert should be shown for it. Then we have the exact match. The exact match means that if the search is not exactly what is shown here, we then this advert should not show. And I want the exact match because I don't want to pay for useless keywords that doesn't relate exactly to what the keywords that are here. So for example, let's say someone searches for the term van. Simply because there is man and van, this particular advert may be shown for it. But in most of the cases, when someone is searching for van, it may even mean something different other than a house removal company, which is what this advert is seeking to get customers for. So it will be unnecessary or waste of money to use the broad and phrase match. I don't even have money to waste on that. So I'm going for exact match. If the person is not searching for any of these exact terms that are here, then the advert shouldn't show. Okay, so you do that. It all depends. If your goal, if you can also decide to do phrase match and then broad match, all of it. Sometimes you have to experiment, see what works best for you. But that is just the explanation I wanted you to understand. Okay, so you go further. Now, this is the ad itself. Then we talk about, you put your final URL. Then the display path. Display path, for example, is given an indication of a particular page on the website where they are going to land. So for example, if you come to this website, I want the people to click on, when they see this advert, they should click on get code. So I can copy this instant code, paste it here. As I kept it, you can see how the display path looks like. Now, if it is also slash another thing, so for example, we have instant code, select assurance removal.com slash instant code. If there is slash another thing, all that can be added here. Okay, so we come to the headlines. So these are suggested headlines based on the keywords that were shown. Okay, so we have something like man and van movers, removal companies landed, house removals landed. So these are terms that I just selected for me and they match what I'm looking for. So I don't need to go that far. Just have to post them here. Then this one too. Then the next one. Add this one. Yeah, so these are the headlines. We have the long headlines. So you put both the headlines and the longer headlines. Then you look at the preview of the ad. The ad name shows this is exactly how it will look like. Cheaper man and van service landed. Stress-free house removal, home removals near me. And then this is exactly how everything will look like. So you check to make sure that the right things are done. We can add, if you don't add a name or logo, Google will use your URL to add them for you. So you may need to, if you want to specifically indicate your business name and logo, you can add them there, or it will be automatically taken from your website. So you make sure everything that you need to do here is done. In fact, some of these are optional. You don't necessarily need to put them. The side links, add more, 4 or more to maximize your performance, call out and all that. They are not that mandatory. In fact, most of them are optional. You can read through and take time to add those that you may be interested in, but all that we've done are okay. So you can click next. So you get to daily budget, the budget for per day. So we are beginning. So we can try a budget of about 11 pounds per day. They are recommending 19.1, but we don't have much, and we will go with 11.6 per day. Selecting a budget that is less than 90 pounds may prevent your ads from showing as often as they could. Okay, this is what the system is recommending, but this is what we can afford for now. So we'll go with our expected amount that we can, and then we go down to next. After all, when the advert is doing well, we will come to increase the budget. So for now, it's the beginning. So we see how best it will perform. And then from there, we will know what to do next. So we can review everything, look at the campaign name, the objective, the burden. Then finally, we can just publish. If there is any other thing that we want to do, we can later edit, but we can publish everything from here. So I'm publishing it. Yeah, so it's in review. And when it is approved, We'll now come to study the results to see exactly how it is performing. Yeah, so it's in review. When you come back to the beginning. Go to campaigns. Yeah, as you can see, this is it. Select assured removal search campaign. Yeah, it's enabled, but it's yet being reviewed. The status, the details, the impressions, the type, the click-through rate, and all that. After the ad is approved, we'll check everything. So thank you for watching. Remember to subscribe and turn on the notification bell. If you have other problems, leave your comments in the comment section. You can follow the WhatsApp link to contact me. We'll help you to make sure that you're able to get everything right and you can run your ad campaign successfully. You can also check the website link and go to our site to see other offers we have available. Thank you once again for watching and see you in the next video. Bye-bye.